Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello friends, welcome back to English Express. I'm SYAKI-RA here, and it's great to have you here with me today. Before we dive into today's lesson, please show your support by clicking that like button. So, today we are going to learn something super practical. How to ask for permission in English. Whether you are at work, school, or just talking with friends, knowing how to ask politely will make you sound professional and friendly. Ready to learn? Let's jump right in. Friends, think about your daily life. Do you ever need to borrow something? Or leave early from work? Use someone's phone? Of course, asking for permission is something we do all the time. In English, there are many ways to ask permission politely. Let me show you the most useful ways to ask permission in English. We'll go from informal to formal ways, and you will know exactly what to use in different situations. Let's start with the most common and casual way. Can I? Grammar structure. Can I? Plus past verb plus object. For example, can I borrow your pen? Can I use your bathroom? Can I sit here? This is perfect for friends, family, and casual situation. It's simple, direct, and friendly. But remember, can is quite informal, so be careful in professional settings. Friends, when you want to sound more polite, use could I instead. The structure: could I plus past verb plus object. For example, could I borrow your car this weekend? Could I speak with you for a moment? Could I have some water, please? Could is the polite version of can. It shows more respect and works well in more situations, both casual and semi-formal. Friends, for formal situations, using may I is your best choice. The grammar structure: may I plus past verb plus object. For example, may I come in? May I ask you a question? May I leave early today? May sounds very polite and respectful. Use this with your boss, teachers, or in professional meetings. It shows you understand proper etiquette. You can make any request even more polite by adding please. For example, can I please use your phone? Could I please have your attention? May I please interrupt you for a second? Please is like magic. It makes everything sound nicer. You can put it after I or at the end of your sentences. For very polite, indirect requests, try this longer form. Using would it be okay if? The structure: would it be okay if I plus past tense verb. For example, would it be okay if I left a few minutes early? Would it be okay if I brought a friend to the party? Would it be okay if I used your computer? This sounds very considerate because you're asking if something would be acceptable, not just asking to do it. Here's another polite way, but be careful with the answer. Using do you mind if, the grammar structure, do you mind if I plus base verb. For example, do you mind if I open the window? Do you mind if I join you? Do you mind if I make a suggestion? Friends, if someone says, no, I don't mind, that means, yes, you can do it. If they say, yes, I mind, that means, no, you cannot do it. This confuses many English learners. So remember, mind means have a problem with. Okay? Excellent. Your practice assignment. Tomorrow, try to ask for permission at least 3 times using different phrases that we learned today. Notice how people respond differently for different levels politeness. So, thank you for joining me on English Express today. If this lesson was helpful, please click like button and share with anyone who's learned English. Keep practicing these phrases, keep being polite, and I'll see you in our next episode. So, goodbye friends. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.